Just thought I'd make a video in reply to this fella here, Xiro Nut.
Well, hello Xiro Nuts, and how are we all doing on this fine day?
I first ran across him. Actually, I first ran across him when I bought a Xiro Quad V, and I liked it. And naturally, I was interested in checking up on what was on YouTube about Xiro, and ran across Xiro Nut. I subscribed to him. I can't remember which video it was that I watched that interested me, but he's got a few. Not much longer than 3 minutes, 6 minutes there, but you know, he's into Xiro, so I thought, I'll clue in on this guy. The other day I logged on and noticed that there was activity on one of my videos, and it happened to be this one. Xiro Drone Explorer V Trials and Tribulations is the name of the video. And this guy left a comment, although it's not so much of a comment as just a statement that goes nowhere. And he says nobody pays $1,100 for a Xiro. They are way under $600 US, and you get an extra battery. And I wondered, what does that mean? That's good. Good on Xiro Nut if he can get one for $600 with an extra battery. I happen to pay a bit more from a local electrical retail outlet, so my reply was, "Hi Nut, not quite sure what the purpose of your statement is other than to call me a liar, but I bought mine from Harvey Norman, Grafton, Australia on the 11th of April, paid $1,098 Australian. This price included 12 months extended warranty. Would you like a copy of my credit statement? Ha ha." Well, maybe it was the ha-ha that upset him, because
Apparently he bought the first one for $1,000. $1,000? I paid under $600 for the complete kit for mine. So I'm not sure what the currency difference is between the US and Australia, but I'm guessing it couldn't be that much. He said he got an extended warranty or extended coverage covering the drone.
I bought my Xiro from a retail outlet called Harvey Norman here in Australia. You can see South Grafton. This is where I live, South Grafton in Australia. Pleased that I live in Australia. So look, we'll just look up, we'll start at the start. We'll go Harvey Norman Xiro. Let's see what happens at in the Google search. Xiro Explorer Vision Drone with camera and 3-axis, harveynorman.com.au. So, here you go, Nut, Mr. Xiro Nut, $998. That's Australian, and I know you admitted to not knowing the exchange rate, you know, which maybe you should have looked at, instead of admitting that you don't know it and then attacking me that you doubt whether I paid $1,000. So here's $998, $2 under $1,000. On top of that, I paid $100 for 1 year's extended warranty. $1,397. Now, I didn't pay that price. They gave me a bit of a discount. But in the other little clip that I just showed, it was worth $998 on the box, plus $100 extended warranty. Now, here is the sticker on the box. This is only 22 seconds into the video that $1,397, Harvey Norman. So what do you say to that, Nut? I mean, there it is, plain and simple. There's nearly $1,400 for stuck on a Xiro box. And you know, this could have been the opening of a good dialogue, question and answer time. You know, gee, the price difference between the US and Australia is pretty outrageous. You know. Sorry on you guys over there for having to pay so much more. But no, it was just left as a blank statement that goes nowhere. There's no ending, there's no start, it's just this statement. And so what are you left to think? Good on you, Xiro Nut. You only get to pay $600 for an extra battery. Well, we in Australia don't have that luxury. So as I stated in this video, that I bought it from Harvey Norman to get the extra backup warranty. Yeah, self-explanatory really, when somebody says I bought it from Harvey Norman to get the extra warranty because they're a local store looking after local people. you'd think that they would look after you, which I hoped they would, which is why I paid the extra money. And then I see Xiro Nut has got this video out attacking me and another fella. Hello. Shut up. God, you got an annoying voice. Some other poor bugger whose battery fell off and his gimbal fell out, but he also attacks him too. The purpose of this video is nothing but to spread bad vibes. Someone's giving him a thumbs up, probably himself. I'll just give you a thumbs down there, mate. You know, there's no purpose to this video other than this misinformed fool picking on people, and there's no chance of recourse or defence. But the thing that I found funny was that everything that the nut picks on me about is easily provable as bullshit. You know, as we go on, I'll explain a little bit more. That he says he can't understand why anyone would pay $1,100. You know, well, that's, who cares, really? What's it got to do with you? You reckon that I couldn't find the VJ files and send them off? Well, I did. And it becomes quite apparent as you go through your video of these half-formed, unintelligible statements that everything you say just proves to me that you didn't even watch the video. You didn't even get the name of it right, mate. You say that the name of it is called Xiro Crashes or something.
I click on a video, a man in Australia, and this is under, I believe, the title Xiro Drone Crashes.
Never once did I mention anything about crashing in any of the titles. I've got 2 videos up about the Xiro. There was one where I called it Xiro Explorer V, Unboxing and Frustrations, the quad I really wish I could have loved, and this other one, Trials and Tribulations. I'll have to fix that up, that spelling error. But nowhere in the title does it mention that I crashed it. Oh, it crashed. 3 thumbs up. That's good. And so I'm going to go on and prove the idiocy of this fool. How he rants on in his pompous manner. He sounds like some sort of, I don't know, half-baked kindergarten teacher or something. He's very patronising. I don't know. I can't understand the attack because it's got nothing to do with the man. The deal was between me and the Xiro manufacturers, and in the end, the video that I put together, this one, which it states here, the video is evidence of calibration, repeated disconnections and motor failure of my Xiro Explorer, uploaded for the convenience and perusal of the Xiro technicians and managers. Part 1 arguing my case for a full refund under warranty, which I won, as a matter of fact. I did get my full money refunded by Harvey Norman, the place I bought it, which I won, as a matter of fact. I did get my full money refunded by Harvey Norman, the place I bought it from. So I don't see why anybody else should be sticking their beak in. I don't mind a debate or a lively discussion when it's based on fact. But poor old Xiro Nut can't even get the facts straight on which to base his argument upon. So it just leaves me wondering the sense of it all. Okay, we're still making this thing. There's so many parts to it. I'm having trouble picking on every single little misnomer that this dickhead says. We'll go on and I'll answer it as it pops up, and I'll try and stick it in this video. I'm having trouble because I'm laughing so much, actually, not because I'm floundering with the program or material. Everything he says is wrong. It's just wrong. So what I'll do, I'll play this and answer it as we go.
I paid under $600 for the complete kit for mine. So
yes, we've answered the cost problem. Not that it's any of your business, but I answered it anyway out of courtesy and self-fulfillment. We'll go on. Even though I hate the sound of your voice, I'll listen to it and I'll answer it as we go, point by point.
I'm not sure what the currency difference is between the US and Australia, but I'm guessing it couldn't be that much.
Because you haven't got the nous to look it up yourself on some exchange rate calculator. Yeah, but then again, Who cares? It's none of your business, dude.
Said he got an extended warranty or extended coverage covering the drone. So where's your extended coverage, sir?
Right, where's my extended coverage, sir? Well, I paid for it at Harvey Norman, extended warranty, and in actual fact, Xiro Nut, I was granted the extended warranty claim. They gave me a full refund back into my bank account. So to answer your question, where is my extended warranty? It worked. Here's the credit card statement. I shouldn't really have to do this, but I'm going to. Now, I'm sure you're smart enough to know what the debit and credit column is. Xiro Nut. Here's the date that I purchased the Xiro Explorer V to Harvey Norman Electric, Grafton, Australia. $1,098. This is in the debit column. See the little minus sign there? It came out of my bank. Now, in May, 9th of May, credit voucher, Harvey Norman Electrical for $1,098. Now, funnily enough, that's in the credit column. And the very same day, here's $718 in the debit column that I bought my Hubsan X4 Pro low edition with, which I've been extremely happy with. It's given me no problems. So, the argument as to whether I got my warranty claim through or not, yes, I did. I'm happy to say that the video I put together in support of my warranty claim was successful, as proven by the money going back into my account. So, as we say down here in Australia, get that up ya. You fucking idiot. The Xiro manufacturers watched my warranty claim video and then they granted me a warranty refund, full refund. So, does that answer your question?
So this guy says the drone suddenly lost control and crashed to the ground, destroying the gimbal and most of the drone. I think he shows pictures of the drone in pieces.
In nowhere, both of my movies, nowhere do I show video or pictures of the drone in pieces. What I do say at the end of one of them is that the drone is just a bunch of bits and pieces in a box, but nowhere do I show the drone in bits and pieces. So you're wrong again.
I don't know if he sent the HJ files to Xiro where they inspected them. Probably not. Somehow I get the feeling he would not know how to access them if someone explained it to him.
Now, that's just rude, dude. I did. If you had have watched the movie, once again, if you had have watched the movie, you would have seen quite graphically that I did extract the HJ files from my iPad and my iPhone, and I did send it off to them. In fact, most of the movie was spent bouncing between the footage of the drone and the HJ files, correlating the time that the HJ files were generated and what the drone was actually doing in its flight path. You're wrong again. Here's the HJ files that I wasn't able to extract because I'm not smart enough, even if somebody explained it to me, according to Xiro Nut. I don't even know why I'm taking this amount of time to answer this fucking idiot. I got from the iPad and the iPhone. You can see here, iPhone data, iPad data. The HJ, it's all there, the whole thing. I sent them off.
He was very adamant about getting another drone and quite pissed off at Xiro for their apparent incompetence in making a working, functional drone.
No, I was pissed off at the Xiro manufacturers in being able to furnish an intelligible, understandable answer to my questions that I kept emailing them. Every time I emailed them a reasonable, logical, well-formulated question, I'd get back some gibberish written in broken English, explaining nothing to me, not being helpful in any way. And once again, if you had watched the video, you would have seen that.
Part of his argument is that the drone just suddenly went down. The company asked if it had been properly calibrated. Maybe they did look at the HJ files, because I believe the end result was that they were not going to get my new drone because it wasn't properly calibrated, which he argued.
So what sort of an argument is that? You tell me that on one hand, I haven't got the knowledge or the intelligence to extract the HJ files and send them away, but then, in all your glorious, sanctimonious manner of speaking, you say that perhaps they did study the HJ files. So what is it? I'm too stupid to extract them and send them? Or that I actually did send them and they looked at them? What is it? Nut? Do you even know what the hell you're talking about?
Looking at the video, and I wish I could show it to you, but I encourage you just...
Why couldn't you show it? Why didn't you put the link up? I suspect it's because if you had have put the link up and people had have watched my video and listened to what you were talking about, you would have proven yourself a fool. And all your subscribers would have woken up to that fact and gone, oh my God, this guy's a dickhead. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. And why is he even attacking this man in Australia when it's no business of yours anyway?
Simply search, look for an Australian guy, kind of pissed off. If you...
No, don't look for an Australian guy kind of pissed off. Look up Xiro Drone failure to comply with warranty, or Xiro Drone warranty claim, or Xiro Drone. Just, you don't have to look up Australian guy kind of pissed off. I mean, the more you speak, the more you dig yourself into a hole.
Look at the frame where it's in the backyard. There is a point, and I don't have the number for it, but if you want to take the time and waste your time, you can look for it. The drone tilts like this towards the...
Really? Look at that angle. Look at the angle that you have your hand, you fool. I'll show you the angle, and it was level. But, you know, the angle of your hand, really? Really? Now, the other thing that I want to address is the level surface here. Xiro Nut held his hand up at approximately a 45-degree angle and said that the drone is tipping back towards the camera. It's not. It was dead level. I leveled this bit of wood up. This was level. Now, the thing that I think might be throwing Xiro Nut out, that he's never heard of a fisheye lens, because you can see here the ground slopes away either side. Look at this. I mean, nobody makes a concrete slab with a curve either. Or that bit of wood there is curved. That bit of wood there is curved. You know, the yard here actually has, you can see the curvature of the earth because it's a fisheye lens, you dickhead. So the bit of wood is actually flat, quite flat. Would somebody send that off to a manufacturer claiming warranty and claiming that the drone was level? Look at the angle of your hand.
Camera. At that point, and I don't even think he understands what's going on, just clearly see the green light is flashing at green, white, which is in court.
Look, it doesn't matter anymore. I'm spending way too much time on a rebuttal to this empty-headed numbskull. It's plain and simple, Xiro Nut, that you didn't get your facts straight before you opened your big mouth. It doesn't matter what blinking lights are on and off, green, white, on, off, on, off. The thing that is important with blinking lights is that you have them installed on your plastic helmet for when they let you out in public. Now, the other thing, I'm going to play this, we'll let you speak a little bit more. Come on, have a say.
Basically proof that the drone was not properly calibrated and was not flying with a proper compass.
Well, the thing is that it was properly calibrated and it was flying with a proper compass. The thing is...
Yeah, sorry, bud, you lose. A lot of people...
The thing is, bud, that I submitted my warranty claim based on that video and I won my warranty claim. That's what counts. If you want to call that as a failure, then you call it as a failure, dude. In my world, that's a win. I got my full refund back in my bank account and I bought a better drone with it. So you can I'm lost for words. You keep rambling to your audience, your subscribers, they'll wake up to you sooner or later and they'll start watching videos with good content, uh, and somebody who doesn't treat his subscribers as fools like you obviously do. So I'd put a word of caution out to all your subscribers. Watch out for this man. He will turn on you in an instant and he will pick on your videos, and without any fact-based evidence at all, he will start bad-mouthing you. That's what he does to his subscribers.
I don't understand what happens when your drone is flying with a fucked up compass. Don't ignore those blinking lights. They're trying to...
No, especially not the blinking lights when they see you coming down the footpath. Now I'm going to zip this forward. This is the part where you pick on this other poor man who happened to have an accident. Now right at the end you say something really interesting. I'll find it.
I don't know. Now anyone who owns...
No, you don't know. That's the whole crux of this video. You don't know, mate. That's the whole essence. You don't know. Now, keep talking.
It is 99.9% human error. Go back to my videos. We talk about that in several of them.
99.9% human error. Go back to your videos and look at them. What, just because you say so? That's the truth? Just because you say so? I don't think so. What happened to critical thinking in this world? What happened to people being able to decide things for themselves without having to listen to fucking goobers like you, mate? I keep going though, because you're so interesting.
About 2 months ago. It is always human error, folks.
Wrong.
Always.
No, it's not. Sometimes it's the manufacturer's error. Sometimes it's not all human error.
So I really get discouraged when I read about...
Who cares if you get discouraged or not? Really, who cares?
That's why I lost my $600 or $1,000 purchase. And I'm kind of like, okay guys, get over it. You fucked up, you ruined your drone, you didn't do something you should have done, and now you don't want to just simply man up and take responsibility for that mistake. Guys.
Right. Man up and take responsibility. That's another really good point, because if people had have just listened to idiots like you, they would have gone, oh no, my drone broke, it must be my fault. I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm going to lose all my money. But no, I think sometimes manning up means to take a stand, believe in what you think is truly right, and put some evidence together and have a go at the manufacturers. And sometimes you win, just like I did. I was sure that it wasn't human error. I was positive that it was a fault in the manufacturing of the drone, and I went for it. I put a video together, I gathered all the evidence, I made sure of my facts, and I put a fairly succinct and accurate record together and submitted it as a warranty claim. Fair enough, they knocked me back the first go, but then I appealed with a little bit more evidence, and then I won it. So, what do you say to that, dickhead? What do you say to that? I'll be interested in your reply, because at every turn, every time you've opened your mouth, I've proved you wrong. I'm not even going to bother looking at your other videos, because I haven't got enough time in my life left to pick at every fault that vomits out of your useless mind. I'd suggest in future, check your facts before you open your trap.
When I crash this drone, it is going to be an event. And I can assure you, I will be doing something incredibly stupid in the process of...
No doubt about that. I'm going to call this quits, because I couldn't be bothered wasting any more time on this moron. So I hope everybody has a good day. I hope everybody learnt something, especially you fool. It's not always human error. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Undoubtedly, in every one of your cases, yes, it would be human error, because I doubt whether you have the intelligence and the nous to tie your own shoelaces. So with that, I'm going to click off here and catch you all in another video. Have a good day. Bye.
And this is under, I believe, the title Xiro Drone Crashes. If you
No, you're on that cruiser. Not me. Only if he's Australian. Girl crashes drone. Xiro Explorer drone crashed after compass failure and recalibration. That's not good. You Australian?
Okay, so this is flight number 2. I've got the DJI blades on there right now. They go on the opposite colors, but see how smooth it is.
You want to watch out, mate. Your Xiro Nut will pick on you. Human error, you know. Xiro Explorer lead drone. Unlike some crash. He's no Australian. There's a lot of people crashing their Zeros. Drone Xiro Explorer crash. Control problems. Insane. Blah, blah. Oh, the battery fell out. Now on that cruiser again. He's been having some problems. Aussie the guy. Kind of pissed off. You gotta give it to the Aussies. They get pissed off. Oh, there's Ergon Bloggle. There's my video. Ah, gee, there you go again. So, yeah, if you look up Xiro Drone warranty claim, you're a lot more likely to find my video than if you look up Aussie guy kind of pissed off or Xiro Drone crashes. Because none of them are Aussie. Look at that. That now. Dickhead. Xiro Nut. Spelled it wrong. Say no more.